Hello once again on Cowboy Insiders. The Dallas Cowboys still on the market for franchising a new players. There is a powerful players the team could sign from the other NFL teams. As the new NFL season approaches, the Dallas Cowboys are the ones again on the most talked about the franchises in football. With a passionate fan base and the other most recognizable brands in sports, the Cowboys always enter every off-season with high expectations on their franchise. So the team owner Jerry Jones has repeatedly stated that his ultimate goal is to bring another championship to the Dallas. However, achieving that goal requires more than just maintaining the current roster. It requires bold moves, strategic trades, and the addition of the inherent talent from another NFL teams across the league. Because of this, the Cowboys front office has been closely monitoring several star players from different National Football League teams franchises who could potentially become the trade target or the future signings in the Dallas Cowboys. So, they are some of the strongest players the Dallas could attempt to bring from the other teams from strengthen their roster. Max Crosby is a defensive superstar from the Raiders. One of the most exciting players from the Cowboys could target is a defensive end Max Crosby from Las Vegas Raiders. Crosby has developed into one of the most dominant pass rushers in the entire NFL. Known for his relentless motor and incredible ability to pressure quarterbacks, Crosby has consistently ranked among the league leaders in sacks and quarterback pressure. For the Cowboys, acquiring Crosby would instantly transform the defensive line, pairing him with a star linebacker, Micah Parsons, who has been already extended the contract in the Dallas Cowboys, would create a terrifying defensive duo capable of overwhelming opposing offenses. With two elite pass rushers attacking from the both sides of the line's quarterback across the league would face the constant pressure whenever they play against the Dallas. That's why the Dallas Cowboys still focusing on the Max Crosby from Raiders, who has already signed a new contract in the Raiders, but still now the Dallas Cowboys want to resign a Max Crosby in the Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens, he is explosive receiver from Steelers. Another potential target for the Cowboys is a wide receiver George Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pickens is widely recognized for his spectacular catches, athletics, ability, and confidence on the field. His ability to make difficult receptions to a tight coverage has made him one of the most exciting young receiver in the National Football League. If the Dallas were able to acquire a Pickens, he could form an incredible receiving partnership with CeeDee Lamb. And we have seen CeeDee Lamb have already signed a new contract with the Dallas for or extension for 4 years in the Dallas Cowboys, which have been worth about 71 millions up to 100 millions for 4 years. With a Lamb drawing attention from defenses, Pickens would have more opportunities to exploit one-on-one coverage. This would give a quarterback Dak Prescott another powerful weapon in the passing game. Such move could elevate the Cowboys' offense to one of the most explosive units in the National Football League. Myles Garrett. He is an elite edge rusher from the Browns, another superstar that has occasionally appeared in a trade speculation in the defensive, and Myles Garrett from the Cleveland Browns. Garrett is a widely considered one of the best defensive players in the football, which is NFL. His combination of the speed, strength, and techniques make him extremely difficult for offensive linemen to stop. If the Cowboys ever managed to trade for the Garrett, their defense would instantly become one of the most featured units in the entire league. Imagine if defensive front featuring Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett attacking opposing quarterback. This would create a constant disruption and could dramatically increase the Cowboys' chance of dominating a game defensively. The next is Patrick Surtain too, a lockdown corner from Broncos. The Cowboys could also look to strengthen their secondary by targeting elite cornerback Patrick Surtain too from the Denver Broncos. Surtain has quickly developed into one of the best young defensive backs in the NFL. Known for his excellent coverage skills, physical and play style, and ability to shoot down top receivers, Surtain is considered a cornerstone defensive player. For the Dallas, adding a lockdown cornerback like Surtain would dramatically improve the defense's ability to contain opposing passing attack. So having a player who can neutralize an opponent's best receivers allow the defensive coordinator to use more aggressive strategies, including blitz packages and complete coverage schemes. Derrick Henry also is the one of powerful running back from Titans that the Dallas Cowboys want to resign for a long-term project. Although the Cowboys already have talented offensive players, but the adding of powerful running back could further strengthen the offenses for the Dallas Cowboys. Those players who can strengthen the offenses of the Dallas Cowboys is Derrick Henry. One player who can be mentioned in various discussions with the Dallas Cowboys is Derrick Henry from Tennessee Titans. Henry is the one of the most dominant running backs of the modern era. Known for his incredible strength and ability to break tackles, he has consistently ranked among the league leading rusher. If a Dallas were to acquire Henry, the team would gain a powerful rushing attacks that could control the pace of the games. A strong running game would also take a pressure off Dak Prescott and make a Cowboys offense more balanced. So, the Dallas Cowboys strategy for building a championship team will be engaged due to the many strong players that the Dallas Cowboys want to sign. The Cowboys understand that competing for championship requires both star players and a depth across the roster. While the team already has inherent talent like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, adding additional staff from other teams could push the Dallas to next level. Owner Jerry Jones has always been willing to take a bold risk when the believers the most could bring the Cowboys closer to the winning a Super Bowl. If the Dallas successfully acquire even one of the players mentioned above, the entire balance of the power in the NFL could shift the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl winners. The Dallas Cowboys remain one of the most ambitious franchises in professional football with the resources, popularity, and leadership of the owner of the team, Jerry Jones. The team is always searching for ways to improve. Targeting star players from the NFL teams could be the key to building a roster capable of competing on a championship. If the Dallas manage to bring a talent like a Max Crosby, a George Pickens, the Dallas Cowboys are once again making headlines as they continue to reshape their roster with bold and strategic moves. So this time, the spotlight is on three key players or key names: Miles Sanders, Brandon Aubrey, and rising prospect Fernando Mendoza. Each of these players brings something unique to the team, and together they represent a clear vision from a Cowboys leadership, build a depth, and improve efficiency, and prepare for a serious championship run. Miles Sanders is a powerful addition to a backfield. The arrival of Miles Sanders is one of the most exciting development for the Dallas fans, known for his explosiveness, agility, and ability to break through a defensive lines. Sanders instantly upgraded the Cowboys' running game. Sanders built his reputation as a dynamic running back capable of delivering a big plays. His vision on the field, combined with a quick acceleration and strong footwork, makes him a constant threat to opposing defenses. Before this move, Sanders proved himself as a reliable offensive weapon, consistently delivered solid rushing yards and contributing in passing games. Sources on this player indicate that it's a breaking news. Sanders signed a 3-year contract with a Cowboys for a total value of $18 million and granted money, which is a $10 million, and signing bonus for the playing time, which is a $4 million. This deal showed that Dallas sees Sanders not just a depth, but as a major contributor. Sanders is expected to share the takeover starting running back roles, to provide consistency in a short yardage situation and add explosiveness to the Cowboys' offense. His presence will also ease a pressure on the quarterback by strengthening a run game. And also, the Dallas Cowboys have securing a special teams excellence, which is a special player, a Brandon Aubrey. While offensive and defensive signings often grab headlines, a special team can make or break a season, and that's where a Brandon Aubrey come in. Aubrey has quickly become one of the most reliable kickers in the league. His accuracy, composure under pressure, and ability to deliver a long-range field goal make him an essential piece of Cowboys strategy. Instead of a transfer, Aubrey has agreed to two-contract extension with Dallas. Brandon Aubrey mainly extended the contract of 4 years, which its value is $16 million and granted between $7 and $9 million. This extension reflects the team's trust in his ability and desire for long-term stability. There is many impact on the team when it extended Brandon Aubrey's contract. Will provide a confidence in close game, increase scoring opportunity from long distance because Brandon Aubrey is a good kicker, and strengthen overall team consistency. In entire NFL matchups, reliable kicker like Aubrey can be the difference between winning and losing. Also, the Dallas Cowboys in the way of signing a future investment who is Fernando Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza is one of the most intriguing moves in addition of the young quarterback Fernando Mendoza. While he may not be a household name, yet the Cowboys clearly believe in his long-term potential. A rising prospect, Mendoza is known for a strong arm talent, good decision-making under pressure, and the mobility and ability to extend a praise. He represents a developmental prospect who could grow into a key player for the franchise. Mendoza has reportedly signed a rookie-style deal with 4 years, a value of $5 million, and signing bonus of $1 million US. Initially, Mendoza is expected to serve as backup quarterback, develop and experience the coaching staff, and compete for a future starting opportunity in the Dallas. The Cowboys are known for grooming talent, and Mendoza could be a long-term project that pays off significantly. Under the leadership of Jerry Jones, the Cowboys are clearly focused on building a balanced and competitive team. These three moves show a smart strategy. Miles Sanders adds offensive firepower